So for this little plein air study today, I went out early in the morning and got the old plein air mobile gassed up. One of the things that I love about painting outdoors for so many years is I've refined my setup into one backpack. And for a lot of years I had all sorts of different equipment I'd have to haul around. And I recently was in a motorcycle accident where I broke 9 bones in my lower left leg, hence the cane. So having just one backpack is awesome because I have to concentrate on things like this. Sometimes going down to the falls was a heavy lift for me and one of the more physically exerting things I've done in months, but the reward is this beautiful view that I'm gonna paint. And this is a small study I did this morning. So I have my hood up here because of all the skeeters that were around. It takes me just a few minutes to set up. And I should have brought some skeeter juice to spray on, but I didn't have any. So anyway, you do what you can do when you plein air paint. And I set up very quickly and start painting, get all gloved up and start laying down a base color. And I do this just to knock down the white of the canvas. So you'll see me start here in just a sec with some cadmium orange. And I usually thin that out with Gamsol and just start spreading it on this 9x12 very quickly. I'm not looking for anything too particular except for to deaden the white of the canvas so that I have more of a medium ground to start with so I can discern my values. So as you can see here, I start sketching out the major shapes. And I do this for perspective to try and make sure the composition is correct, get all my ideas down. Sometimes I have to move things around in order to state what I want to state. But this sketching part quickly melds into the next phase, which is dark color. And so I try to mix darkest darks. Here's a little alizarin crimson and ultramarine blue. And then I start working on some midtones, a little bit of local color. This was kind of a hazy day. We've got this smoke in the air from the Canadian wildfires. So while that is a terrible thing, it does add some atmospheric perspective, which is kind of cool. So here I am just kind of getting the base of the local colors down, start laying in some reflections on the water. Here you can see the scene I'm painting. Don't be too married to the scene trying to make it exactly like it is. Art is your interpretation of things. So make sure you just give yourself permission to create art. So here I'm working on the foreground a little bit, these cooler colors of the stone formation at this park, which is a great county park here where I live in Wisconsin. And it's just that quick. So here I'm signing with the end of my brush and the plein air study is done. Now I'll take this home and maybe do a larger painting from it, maybe change the composition, critique it in my living room with my wife, but I'm pretty happy with the results.